Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. We are getting into a brand new chapter. Apologies for not being able to do a live stream. I'm very busy at the moment, and so only really have time to record it, to get through it. But we'll do one in the future. I promise when things are calmed down a little bit more. But rest assured, I will continue this year. We will see it out. We will complete this game, and then see what's beyond after that. Right, I'm going to see who Madam Stroud is it? Madam Stroud, would you happen to have a moment to talk? It's about my assignment. I think I've thought of a way to help my patient feel at home and... Madam Stroud?
Oh, hello, Mr. Hunter. I didn't see you there.
I can't remember. Was that how she sounded? That's alright, Madam Stroud. I just had an idea that I wanted to talk to you about.
I'm afraid I don't have any time to talk. I've got to brew these potions for my patients.
What if I help brew your potions? Could we talk afterwards then? I'm here to learn about the foundations of healing and work of a healer, Madam Stroud. Well, I'm gonna turn the volume up. It can be a bit quiet at times. Volume testing. That's desktop audio. Mic check. Is this my mic? Hello. A bit louder. Is that better?
Quite right. Your initiative is admirable, Mr. Hunter. Come along, then. We have quite a few different potions to brew, and not much time.
Okay. Let's do this. I have plenty of energy saved up. Plenty of energy. Don't worry. I'm just grabbing something for the patient.
The foundations for healing include brewing healing potions. Watch closely.
I have to stir this Wiggenwell potion quite a few times.
We'll chat about your idea for your patient after we finish here. Keep an eye on your cauldron. You don't want it bubbling over.
I'm really pleased about this idea. I have to cheer up my patient.
Do be careful on that apparatus. It's a finicky piece of equipment.
I find brewing potions to be quite peaceful, don't you? Do we just organise this cabinet? It's already a mess again. It's you.
Bring me some dittany from the hairbreak, will you? Careful, you can't mess this up, Wiggins. You're talking to yourself.
We hope your finding your experience here to be pleasant. Why does everybody talk like this here? Done. Just saying. The Wiggenwell potion is almost done. I just need to finish stirring it. Stirred. It's stirred. Well then,
This potion will do just fine.
thank you, Madam Stroud. I was happy to help. As I said earlier, I have a question about my patient as part of my school project.
Now, you said something about an idea to make your patient feel more at home.
Yes, my patient Hagrid has a dog named Fang that he's worried about. I think bringing in Fang could cheer Hagrid up and make him feel at home. Hagrid is even thinking of leaving the hospital to check on Fang. I told him he needs to rest, though.
Your heart is in the right place, Mr. Hunter, and I commend you for doing your best to help your patient. However, animals aren't allowed at St Mungo's.
But what if this is the one thing that can help my patient feel at home? You said that was my assignment.
I'm sorry, but my answer is no. As a hospital, we have to maintain a certain standard of cleanliness. Professor Dumbledore said you were a clever student, so I'm sure you'll figure something else out.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me, I have to get these potions to my patients, and thank you again for the help.
Jay overheard. Jay's got some magic thing. Blimey, my cat seems like she don't smile. But she knows how to put her foot down. I think she's a bit unfair, don't you? She gave us the assignment, but now you can't complete it. She has to follow rules, Jay. The work the healers do is important to be breaking rules. Too important. Well, you know how I feel about rules. You can always bend them a bit. Madam Stroud has to follow the rules as a healer, but technically, we're just students. Perhaps you're right. If I want to make Hagrid feel better, I need to get Fang into St Mungo's. So what if you hypothetically brought in Fang without anyone knowing? Sneak Fang into the hospital? That might work. If I'm going to do it, though, I need some help from someone who knows about St Mungo's. Talbot's mother used to work here as a healer. He must know tons about this place. Alright, I've got to go talk to Talbot. He'll help me figure out how to sneak in Fang and, bring loads of bacteria and cause an infection on the ward and put their lives of everybody else at danger. In danger? Yeah? Yeah? I think so. Nah, it's not that risky, is it? I was thinking just have some like magical thing that, shows, I don't know, a picture of a live image. I mean, like FaceTime. Have you ever heard of FaceTime? FaceTime could save a lot of time here. You sure not wait any patience. Some of them get upset when you interrupt their nap. Where's my healer? This nose-biting teacup is still stuck to my nose. Talbot. Shiny and Penny, shouldn't you be tending to your patients? My patient is seen by one of the healers right now. The healer told me to come back later. My patient is exactly why I'm here talking to you, Talbot. We're here to learn about the job of a healer, and our assignment is to help patients feel at home. Helping our patients to feel at home is part of the foundation of healing, and I need your help doing just that. You said earlier that your mum used to work as a healer here, so you think I know something about St Mungo's that may help you? That's right. My patient is Hagrid and he's feeling a bit homesick. At first he thought a pumpkin pasty would help, but that just made him realise how he misses Fang. So I figured that if Hagrid misses Fang, then I should bring Fang to him. But animals aren't allowed in St Mungo's. Madam Stroud said no. I'm going to sneak Fang into the hospital to see Hagrid. Isn't it a brilliant plan, Talbot? It is a plan. I'll help you, but I can't imagine how Fang must feel about Hagrid. I can imagine how Fang must feel about Hagrid. What? Hagrid must feel about Fang? Brilliant. Let's discuss the best way to sneak in Fang then. Let's do it. Oh, throw in the 1 hour discussions as. Go. It'll be exciting to be planning something like this. Are there any other entrances you could sneak Fang through? Are there beds that wheel around we could hide Fang under one? There's a woman here who transfigured her face into a dog's face. St Mungo does deal with a lot of transfiguration gone wrong. I wanna. If we're lucky, no one will question why we have Fang. Whatever you decide on, it'll need to be able to fool the staff. What if we turn off the lights and use the dark to sneak Fang in? That seems very, very risky in a ward hospital. Oh, my poor nose will never be the same again. Poor Willem. Human transfiguration is a tricky subject. So we could pretend Fang is a wizard who attempted human transfiguration and failed. It's not unreasonable. I did see Merula transfigure herself into a flobberworm and then a puffskein. It's a common enough problem that the staff might not think twice about it. Does that mean you're going to dress Fang up in wizard clothes? Oh, he looks so cute. It's not a bad idea, Penny. It might even help him sell the botched human transfiguration part. You should also consider that someone may ask why a student is admitting a transfigured wizard. We could decide right now. That way, you won't have to think of something on the spot. Okay, pretend Talbot is a healer asking you where you found Fang. Okay. Where did you find this transfigured wizard? Seems odd the student would be escorting such a case Seems odd a student would be escorting such a case in Hogsmeade. I found this widow in Hogsmeade. Wizard? In Hogsmeade. I was wearing the 3 broomsticks when I saw him outside. Interesting choice, Shiny. Hogsmeade is an all-wizarding town, after all. Did I pass, Talbot? You're the healer asking me. You did fine. Could be an actor, Shiny. I should have known. You made a wonderful spring nymph in Professor Flitwick's Equinox Enchanted. Thank you. And you made a beautiful winter sprite, Penny. One thing at a time. I've got to focus on my assignment here and learn about the foundations of healing. And right now, that means make sure Hagrid feels at home by sneaking Fang into St Mungo's. Fang should be at Hagrid's hut, and I think I know just the people to help me with this little operation. Operation? It's like an operation, but we hop to it. Let's retrieve Fang. Oh, oh. So he's probably like, what is going on with that random piece of hair? It's got a life of its own. It's defying gravity. Just get back under the hat. Insert. Welcome. Should just do shout outs. Welcome, Pavel. Welcome, Sugrika. Hey, Gordon, welcome to the stream. How's the family doing? Does it feel real? It feels very real. No. Hagrid's hut. Retrieve Fang. Da, 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 da. Oh my. So many yawns today. Very sleepy. Busy day. Busy day. How are your days going? Oh, my day's going fine, thank you. These loading screens killing me. Come on. Come on. Akio. Next loading screen. No, not loading screen. Sorry. Akio Fang. Wow. Aww. Fang, I have some good news for you, boy. You're going to get to see Hagrid. He's happy. I know, we just need to wait for one more person, but he should be here soon. I can't believe you're going to sneak Fang into St Mungo's. Then again, I suppose it's not as wild as our plan to flip Merula as into a double agent. Assuming that we get the chance. Do you have any news about her? I'm glad you asked. While we wait for a mysterious second person, let's talk about Merula. Who is the mysterious second person? I mean, we need Andrew, don't we? I'm wondering if R's last note scared Merula. It was quite threatening. Don't worry, I'm still keeping an eye on Merula. Don't suppose you can sniff out someone's plans, Fang? You'll see soon, Hagrid. You'll see Hagrid soon, Fang. I promise. Sometimes it seems like Merula wants to talk to me, but other times she's so surly. So surly. I was hoping you'd be able to shed some light, since you know Merula better. If only we knew what Merula's end goal was with R. It looks like Fang's been sleeping in Hagrid's armchair. I may not know Merula's plans, but I know trouble is brewing. Trouble is a brewing. I'm going to go over there. Yeah, I need to go up there, really, don't I? It's in the way of the dialogue. Is Fang hungry? Has anyone been feeding him since Hagrid left? I haven't seen Merula since the Whomping Willow incident. Merula hasn't gone to the Whomping Willow since she caught us there. Right. Repeat C. Hey. Yeah. My thoughts on this. Well, my thoughts of Merula are that she is already on her side. Still the same. I still trust Merula. What is this little thing? What was that? Oh, it's that. Just got stuck. God, I'm still gonna have loads of energy left over. That's right. Done. Oh, poor Fang. So you think Merula hasn't gone back to the Whomping Willow because R's last note scared her? That's what I was thinking. Though I suppose this could be all part of a bigger plan. I can't help but wonder what I'd know if I had confronted her in the Great Hall. Maybe we'd know all about her plans and why she's working with R. Perhaps, But I think it's better that you didn't confront her. We have an advantage this way. I just want to know what's going on in that head of hers. Here he is, called it. Whose head are we talking about? No, I'm from Birmingham. Whose head are we talking about? And is it in need of a hat? Andre Agu. I didn't know you were the other person Shiny called here. Fantastic. Now that everyone's here, we can dress up Fang as a wizard to sneak him into St Mungo's. I'm sorry? We're doing what now? Why are we dressing up Fang as a wizard? Arr? Arr? It's for my assignment at St Mungo's. My patient is Hagrid, and he's missing Fang. But animals aren't allowed at the hospital, so we're going to dress Fang up as a wizard. Right, to make it seem like a transfiguration gone wrong, it's important that I make my patient happy. And it's one of the most important parts of being a healer. And I figured if anyone could pull off the Star project, it would be Andre Agu, Star Wizard. Yes, a Star Wizard for witches and wizards, not a Star Wizard for dogs. So I suppose there's a first time for everything. This ought to be an interesting challenge. Fantastic, thank you, Andre. Come here, Fang. We're going to turn you into a wizard. Aha! Look how cute he is. So cute. Blimey, he's adorable. I take back what I said. This plan is amazing. If only to see Fang dressed up. He really can pull off that hat, can't he? Maybe I should try styling more creatures. Hopefully it'll be convincing enough to healers. But how else would a wizard transfigured into a dog look? Only one way to find out, Shiny. You're right, Corey. I need to bring Fang to St Mungo's and sneak him in to see Hagrid. It's the only way I'll be able to complete my assignment and make Hagrid feel like he's at home. Until they try and transfigure him back. Like, this is not working. Go. Sneak him in. Go. This is a wizard. Real life wizard. But transfiguration gone wrong. You'll want to check it in and go to 4th floor. I know a wizard. Transfiguring into a pet. That must be the 3rd one this week. This reminds me of the time Uncle Billingsley transfigured himself into a parrot. Blimey, is that Fang? He looks fantastic. I'm pleased you decided to sneak him in. Madam Stroud said we were supposed to make our patients feel at home. This is how I'll help Hagrid. And how are you feeling about this whole thing? I'm excited. To tell the truth, doing something risky can be quite thrilling. I knew there was a reason I liked you, Shiny. We've got a similar appreciation for bending the rules. Whereas, like you said, sometimes rules are just meant to be bent. That being said, would you mind helping me get Fang through reception without spreading whatever he's stepped in all over the floor? A little extra help couldn't hurt. I would have been offended if you didn't ask. I don't need a reason to cause a little mischief. Besides, this is all for Hagrid. Thank you, Jay. Let's get a move on. If we stay here too long, we'll start attracting attention. Oh. And just where do you think you're going? Pets are not allowed in the hospital. This isn't a pet. He's a wizard that has transfigured himself into a dog. That's right. He can't transfigure himself back because dogs can't talk. I'm sure. And where exactly did you find this wizard? I found him in Hogsmeade. I was going to the 3 Broomsticks and saw him sitting outside. I'll answer the other questions you have, Mum. Oh, she's got more. She's got a question for days. I hope you're not trying to sneak into a pet. I would hate to tell Madame Stroud. All we want is to get this wizard untransfigured so he can go home. I don't want to untransfigure this wizard on my own. It would be dangerous. St Mungo's is one of the best wizarding hospitals. If anyone can help, you can. I know, sir. We're trying really hard to get you back to your human form. Uncle insisted he could transfigure himself. He was, what, for 3 days? I thought the wizard would receive the best treatment here. We would have taken this wizard to Madame Pomfrey, but she's so busy. Just earlier this week, we had a witch who transfigured herself into a mink. As the welcomely witch, I have to verify all new patients and visitors. It's best you tell me everything I need to know. Oh, we're on repeat. Floor is always busy with botched transfigurations. Not long now. Get you back to your human form. Voila. So you decided to that bringing this transfigured wizard here to receive treatment would be in his best interest. That's right. I know human transfiguration is a tricky subject, so bringing the wizard here seemed best. St Mungo is one of the best hospitals in the wizarding world. Well, you should take this wizard to the fourth floor immediately. Who knows how long he's been stuck as a dog? There could be adverse side effects. We'll take him there right away. Yes. Blimey, that was close. For a moment there, I was worried she'd catch on. Great job with that bit on where you found him, by the way. I wouldn't have thought of that. It was Penny's idea. She suggested I think of something in case someone asked. Now, come on, let's get Fang to Hagrid's room. Once Hagrid sees Fang, he's sure to get over his homesickness. Then my assignment will be complete. To Hagrid. Did we make it? We made it! Yes! Fang! Oh, you brought Fang all the way here. I knew you missed him, so I decided to bring him to you. You'll have to keep this visit between us, though. Animals aren't allowed at St Mungo's, but I wanted you to feel at home during your stay here. And I couldn't resist the opportunity to sneak Fang into hospital. I promise I won't breathe a word of this to anyone. With Fang by my side, my homesickness is cured. I've never felt more at home while away from me hut. And it's all thanks to you, Shiny. Although, I have no idea how you managed to do all this. You gotta tell me, how did you pull this off? Acknowledge my friends' help. Couldn't have done without them. The credit really goes to Jay, Talbott, Penny, and Andre. And Fang for being a good dog. But to tell you the truth, this wouldn't have happened if you hadn't pulled it together, Shiny. Since you're both here, why don't I show you some of Fang's new tricks? We've been working hard at them. And while we do, I can tell you about me stay here at St Mungo's. I want to see these tricks. Fang's got tricks. Well, come here, Fang. I miss you, you little rascal. I'm definitely going to tell your supervisor about how well I've been treated. Woof, woof. I'm keeping an eye out for any trouble. Don't want to get caught with Fang here. Tell me about your experience at St Mungo's, Hagrid. I want to see the tricks. Imagine what kind of trouble we could cause if we dressed Fang as a healer. Looks like you made Hagrid feel better. Good job, Shiny. Looks like Hagrid is feeling much better with Fang here. I wonder if anything in here could be used as a treat for Fang. Probably not. Watch out, Fang. You'll get soot all over yourself if you're not too careful. Alright, Fang. Just like we said, practiced. Sit. He was already sitting, Hagrid. I have to say, this is some of the best care I've ever received at St Mungo's. How many tricks does Fang know, Hagrid? 1. Good job. You're doing so well. Now we're on repeat. 8 hours of repeat. So, the next prediction is that I feel like she's going to walk in. Old Madame Stroud. At which point she's going to untransfigure Fang. And Fang is actually going to be a real wizard that has been transfigured into a dog his whole life. Ever since a puppy. Yep. What? It'll be the biggest shock ending. And that will be year 7 done. That'll be the end of year 7. I'm calling it. But then they'll turn him back into a dog because he's just too dog by then. Hence why he's still a dog in Harry Potter. You know, this is probably the best care I've ever received at St Mungo's. I'm chuffed to hear that, Hagrid. I'll be sure to tell your supervisor all about my experience with you. Well, excluding me special visitor, that is. You should be proud of yourself, Shiny. You're too short. You too, Jay. All I did was help Fang sneak in to see you. Hagrid, Shiny's the one with a knack for this stuff. The sneaking in Fang helped Hagrid to feel more at home, Jay. So in a way, you've got the knack for making people feel better too. I hadn't thought of that. I suppose I did want to cheer Hagrid up. And you have. Maybe healing really could be something for you to pursue. We'll see. I'm not going to confine myself to one box, but this has been nice. I think you've both done well, for what it's worth. Thank you, Hagrid. I hope Madam Stroud agrees with you. In fact, I ought to go check in with her about progress at St Mungo's, so I'll leave Fang with you. Just don't open the door to anyone. Wife still needs to receive care. Nope. No one. I don't suppose you would mind organising the potion cabinet again? It's already a mess. Oh, sorry. Oops. Thank you for agreeing to meet with me, Madam Stroud. I was hoping to talk about my progress so far.
Of course, Mr. Hunter. Having discussions like this will help me determine what I can do best for you to help you. And I must say I'm quite pleased with the progress at St Mungo's. I'd even say you've exceeded expectations.
Thank you, Madam Stroud. I'm doing my best to learn what I can from you and my patients.
Yes, your patient Rubius Hagrid. Let's discuss your progress with him, shall we? Knowing more about your experience will determine what I tell Professor Dumbledore.
Okay. I learnt that bringing the dog in against your wishes was the best thing to do.
I'm quite glad to have you here, and I hope your stay continues to be fun. I've actually heard from your patient. He had high praises for you.
Familiarising myself with the potions has helped me to learn more about healing, as if Hagrid was ever going to give us a bad word. Helping out around St Mungo's has been quite the learning experience.
Just remember, if you ever need guidance, you just need to let me know.
I know, I'll be able to learn even more from you, Madam Stroud. Our goal was to make our patients feel at home, and I believe I did that. Blimey, where's all the Wiggenwell potion gone? Who took the blood? At the hospital. I'm dead chuffed to be pleased with my work so far, Madam Stroud.
You remind me of a little bit of myself when I first started here. You've impressed me with your dedication and skills. I'm quite glad to have you here, and I hope your stay continues.
Okay, we're on repeat. She's repeating herself. She's lost her memory. Or somebody's time travelled her back. And I'm not affected by time. Probably the more likely. Success.
As I said before, you've truly impressed me. Your patient said that you made you really feel at home. I'm sure Professor Dumbledore will be quite pleased to hear that. You know, this isn't Hagrid's first visit to St Mungo's, and he's never had such high praise before. He's always been an absolute boss.
Tell me,
now that you've had some experience, are you considering a career as a healer?
I'm going to say I'm not sure yet, Madam Stroud. No.
Of course, there's no need to make a decision right away. Although I do think you'd make a wonderful healer, Mr. Hunter. I'm glad to have you here, and I hope your stay here continues to be educational and fun.
Thank you, Madam Stroud.
Madam Stroud, Shiny.
Kiara, are you okay?
What is it, Lamb? You look like you've seen something dreadful. I'm fine, but there's an emergency. A severely injured patient has been rushed here to St Mungo's, and
what is it, Kiara?
And it's Jacob, Shiny.
Your brother's been gravely hurt. You can't just leave me there.
Jacob! Jacob!
Something bad's happened to Jacob. Oh no. He's clearly been attacked by R. Find out more. We'll be waiting. I think we might be waiting 3 weeks. So I think we might have 2 weeks of Quidditch after this. Or maybe we'll get it next week. Who knows? But tune in next week. And I will, of course, record it or do a live stream. We'll see how busy I am. Hopefully a live stream. That's all from me. If you have enjoyed this, please leave a like on the video. It always helps the channel out. Hit subscribe if you get updated with future content. That's all from me. See you guys soon.